Hello, everyone. Mark Gilliard here for AIM Country Music Television, and our guest is Seth Alexander. He's the new guy by Nashville standards. Moving from his Oregon home base to Nashville in 2018, he was getting noticed within 12 months of his arrival. He maintains a steady co-writing schedule with Nashville's finest, and he's performed at some of our favorite hotspots, the Local, Live Oak, and Commodore Grill. Seth's songwriting style frames a realistic story with catchy hooks, dynamic instrumentation, and then supports it with strong vocals. Seth said, "Till death do us part, music is a love that was never let me down." He's dropping by today to talk about the video for his debut single, Millionaire. This is a song that the title would lead you to believe that he's going to be singing the praises of mansions, fast cars, and private airplanes. But then he flips it on you. He's really celebrating the things that money can't buy and expressing his willingness to do whatever it takes to keep them. Let's get him in here to talk about what might just be your new favorite song. Welcome, Seth. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. A great opportunity.
We're really glad to have you. I've done a little bit of an intro, but I think our audience would appreciate it if you'd flesh it out for them. Why don't you take a minute or two and give us an introduction to you and your history? How did you get here?
Definitely. So right now I'm in Nashville, and it all started out when I was a young kid. When I was 6 years old, my grandfather gave me my first guitar, and then shortly after passed away. So I've, kept that with me this whole entire time. So that's what made me decide to move to Nashville and continue on with the dream.
From the outside, it looks like it was pretty smooth sailing for you. What has it been like breaking into the music business, getting into the vibe of Music City?
At first it was a little difficult. I didn't really know what to do or how to go about doing it, but after doing my research and just going out and living that lifestyle, going from bar to bar, talking to people, it became a lot clearer to me kind of the road I should be taking to get there. Nothing's ever right or perfect, but you just do what you can.
Well, that's fantastic. It's probably everyone's story to some extent, but you've not been doing it for a really long time like a lot of people. You seem to have gotten in there and gotten some attention kind of early on.
Definitely. No, I've been working on this for a while, ever since I was a young kid. And then when I was back in Idaho, concerts would come to my town, and I'd always just try and network. I love to talk to people. So anytime I can have a good conversation, and that's where it all sparks from, to talk to people.
Well, you're here to talk about your new song, Millionaire. How did the concept for this one come about?
Wow. Okay, so this song was written in like 3.5 hours. And both of my co-writers, Dell and Elmer, we wrote it in 3.5 hours. But at the end of it, I was like, guys, I don't think that the song was written in like 3.5 hours. I think I've been living this song my whole entire life. Dell's like, what do you mean by that? I said, well, so when I was younger, I was in my grandma's kitchen, and I was humming Hank Williams' "I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry." And I looked at Grandma and I said, Grandma, if I was a millionaire, I could do anything I wanted. I could go out and sing my songs, watch people relate and smile, and I could do whatever I wanted. She's like, Seth, you are a millionaire. You have a family that loves you. So Webster's dictionary for the definition would be an asset of $1 million or more. My definition of millionaire is to be loved, wanted, and accepted.
I think that's a really good definition. I would totally agree with you about that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready to play the video. How about you?
Let's do it.
All right. You're watching Seth Alexander's video for Millionaire on AIM Country Music Television.
More than a time or two.
Watch it, bro. Matter of fact, you'll never make it in this town, bum.
Your first mistake was lifting me up. Your second mistake is thinking that I'm weak. I'm just a poor boy. You've heard my story before. More than a time or two, they've slammed the door on me. And so these streets I roam, searching for a better home.
Very nice. When they first sent me the song, I thought this was going to be another song about, striking it rich. I love how well the song points out, what's really valuable in life. Really a good story.
Definitely. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. And in the video too, when you all see the video, it's going to be pretty cool. You will see the things that society says that makes you a millionaire. You'll see a nice house, a jet, and a bunch of other cool things. But there's one character in that video that believes in the artist and gives him a chance. And that's the point of the story in the video.
Well, tell us a little bit about making that video, the team responsible, your props, all that kind of stuff.
Wow. Okay, so for me, it all started in a cigar bar. I love to smoke a cigar, and I met a lot of great friends in there. And one of the guys I met happened to have a multi-million-dollar house, and we became really good friends. And he let me use his house. I used to be a pilot, so when I was 16, I got my private pilot's license, and I decided, you know what, there needs to be a private jet in this. So I got with my connections, and we got a private jet. We got a really cool car. And my producer actually plays the record guy in this little music video. So all the props came to me because I had people who believed in me and what I do and wanted to be a part of it. I also shot it at the local here in Nashville, one of our venues here that a lot of the locals like to go to.
Well, that's really nice. I just love the overall feel of that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm very blessed and extremely honored to even have the chance.
Yeah, you are. So what lies ahead for the rest of this year? What do you got coming up?
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm excited because end of September, 1st of October, I'm playing a festival in Florida, 2 different festivals. Honestly, I'm just going to try and get a bunch more music out there. I really want to start touring, especially into the beginning of next year. I want to go over as many of the states as I possibly can.
Nice. Well, before I let you get out of here today, why don't you tell us where to find you, where to buy the music, and where the next shows are, where we can see you live.
Definitely. So you can find me on any social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And then as far as listening, I'm available on any of the streaming platforms. And then my music video will be available on YouTube the 16th of September. So as far as my next show, like I say, September 29th, I'll be in Florida.
Fantastic. Well, I'm sure we can get all that from your website, so we'll all check out over there and see what we can find.
Definitely. Thank you. Yeah, my website is SethAlexanderOfficial.com. So I look forward to having everyone go there and check stuff out.
Well, sounds good. Well, thank you so much for coming on today, Seth. It's been great having you.
Well, thank you. Such a blessing and an honor. And man, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Alexander. So, what do you think? Is Millionaire going to be your new favorite song? This has been Mark Gilliott for AIM Country Music Television. Thanks for watching.